Good morning, all. Welcome to the spring 2021 greenhouse. We thought we would put up a greenhouse and grow a few plants for ourselves and for our family due to the rising costs of a lot of things. And if we can grow local and eat local, it's much better for everyone. Yeah, we constructed this greenhouse spring 2021. And at that time, wood was very expensive. This structure should have probably cost $400 or $500, but it was close to $1,000 by the time we bought the pressure-treated lumber so that it wouldn't rot. And then the plastic was another story. We had to order that from Amazon, and to get it was a lengthy process. They were quick to deliver it. It was just trying to go through page after page to find the proper size that might fit the hoops that we got. Somebody was throwing them away one day, and my husband said, might as well take them. So we took them, and now they're into a greenhouse. And the same with these big black boats that are here that we've planted into. Somebody was in the marijuana business, and this was before it was legal. He wanted to get rid of all these tubs, so we took 6 of them. John said, we'll use them for something. So eventually, almost 10 years later, there they are, full of plants to grow. We couldn't get any rubber, basically the straps that go to hold the things from rubbing, and so my husband made those out of tires. He's very, very inventive, creative. He always figures out a way to make it happen. So the base of the floor is old hay tarps. We farm, and of course the hay tarps are wonderful to keep the hay dry, but the wind wreaks havoc with them, and so they don't last very long. So we put that down so we don't have weeds growing up all around our feet. We just have a few onions and lettuce on that side over there, and I grew some broccoli, which, because it was so hot in here, the broccoli bolted, so now that goes to my chickens. It didn't really turn into broccoli at all because it was too hot. It's a cold weather crop, so it does better where it's colder, just like cabbage and the other grass does. We pulled that out for the chickens, and now we've replanted another row of lettuce, so that when this lettuce you cut it and then it comes back again. And our granddaughter just loves to come in and grab a handful of the lettuce, and then she makes a taco. She takes the leaf lettuce, a little bit of onion, some basil from over here, makes a little sandwich, and most of it gets spit back out, but it's the thought that she's doing something creative and something entertaining for her. We have a large number of flowers. The zinnias have grown hugely. Marigolds. The baby's breath is blooming right now. Hopefully it'll hold up just for a bit yet until I can get some flowers to put with it. I'm hoping to put some flowers in mason jars down at the road and make somebody's day by picking up a bouquet on their way home or their way to work, and then they just return the mason jar whenever they're going back by. And we didn't have a shade cloth up, but it was getting so hot in here that all the flowers and everything were wilting. By 2 o'clock they were all quite desperate for another drink. I watered them in the morning, and then by 2 o'clock they were just wilting, so we decided to put a shade cloth up. So then that will, hopefully they'll feel better and not get quite so parched by the middle of the day. I grew just some pumpkins in the winter time in the house just to see something green and growing. I also grew some tomatoes, but the pumpkins, the ones in the field now, are almost 4 feet around, so these guys are going to be behind, but I couldn't put them out when it was so hot. They would just have died on the vine. So I'm not sure what I'll do with them. Maybe I'll find a corner somewhere and we'll get some pumpkins out of them. Right at the moment there's probably half an acre of pumpkins that we produce and sell at the road for Halloween. And I'm not sure what else I can tell you. Things are growing very, very well, very very thick and luscious, and we'll see how the rest of the season goes. And I'll be I planted some more tomatoes, so we'll have some tomatoes going into the fall. Hopefully enough for us to put in the freezer and that sort of thing. And thanks for visiting. Come again soon.